So girls, a 5 minutes wake up and stretch on Sunday morning. So have a mat or a towel or something that you can sit on so that you can just have a wake up like you normally do. So we're going to start on all fours. Hands on the floor under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Pull the knees apart, turn the inside of the elbows forward, lengthen the body. Turn the tailbone down, push the back up, eyes to the knees. Turn the tailbone up, belly down, eyes to the sky. Turn the tailbone down, push that back up, eyes to the knees. Turn that tailbone down, eyes to the sky. Come into neutral. Pull that right ear towards that left hip. Right hip, sorry. Pull that left ear towards that left hip. Pull that right ear towards that right hip. Pull that left ear towards that left hip. Turning those toes over, rolling the shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Lifting that bum up off the floor, keeping those knees bent. Push off those armpits, keeping those knees soft. Loosen that head and neck. Push that right heel back, push that left heel back. Push that right heel back, push that left heel back. Push that right heel back, push that left heel back, push both heels back. Lengthen, tummy button down, pushing forward. Coming onto the plank position. Lengthening the body, drop the knees to the floor. Lower yourself down on your tummy, breathing in. On the out breath, lifting that belly up. So it's off the ground, clench the bum, lengthen the legs and pull the chest up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and release. Breathing in on the out breath, clenching with the bum, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lifting that chest up and release. Breathing in on the out breath, squeezing those shoulder blades together, pushing off those hands, coming onto that pubic bone. Breathing in and then lowering all the way back down. Breathing in on the out breath, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the chest up, lengthen the legs. Lift onto the pubic bone, breathing in. Lift onto those knees, stretching the front of the body. Push the bum up into the air, go back into child pose, stretch through that hip. Push those armpits away. Breathing in, breathing out. Push off those knees, come back into that up dog position, opening that chest, clenching with the bum, drawing in that core, breathing in. On the out breath, bum in the air, back into child pose, moving that hip, moving the blood through the hip, through the bum, through the back. Come back up into that down dog, that up dog position, shoulders back, chest open. Back into child pose. Lengthening, make sure you engage your core as you come forward into that up dog. Come up onto all fours, walk those knees forward. Sit down on the floor. Breathing in, roll those shoulders back and down, put those hands on the floor. Lift that chest up and forward. And then pop those hands on the thighs and roll yourself down towards your feet. Soft knees, breathing in. Push the right knee down, push the left knee down. Push both knees down, sit yourself up nice and tall. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind, lift and turn. Come to the front, right hand on left knee, left hand behind, lift and turn. Come back round to the front. Lift those arms up to horizontal. Lower that back to the floor, pelvis down. And then one vertebra at a time, all the way down to the ground. Take those arms all the way over the head. Reach and stretch those fingers away from the toes. Bring those hands all the way up to the sky. Back down by your side. Slide them under your bum. Breathing in. And on the out breath, lift that chest up off the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lengthen the body. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Lift that chest up high. Breathing in. Breathing out, lower yourself down to the floor, bring the left knee in, bring the right knee in, bring the nose to the knees. Take yourself out straight. Push those fingers away, push the right hand from the right foot, left hand from the left foot, hands to the sky, roll yourself yourself all the way back up. Reach towards those feet. Soften those knees. Push the right knee down. Push the left knee down. Push both knees down. Sit yourself up nice and tall. Bring that right leg up. Slide the foot to the bum. Keep the knee low. Pull that knee up once the foot's to the bottom. Pulling up. Turning around. Looking over that right shoulder. Pushing this right bum into the floor. Keeping straight. And release. Let go of that right leg. Lift that left leg up. Put the foot close to the bum. Let the knee flop. Pull that knee up. Pushing that left buttock down. Looking over that left shoulder. Staying nice and tall. Breathing in. Breathing out and release. Hands on the legs. Slide yourself down. Soft knees. Pull yourself down. Push those knees down into the floor. Let that head hang. And then sitting up nice and tall. Bring that right foot behind you. Turning towards that right knee, leaning back, stretch through that right leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Push up off those hands. Turn yourself, sitting up nice and tall. Bring that left leg in. Turn to face the knee and lean back. Stretch through that hip. Breathing in, breathing out. Push up off those hands. Turn that leg around. Hands on your thighs, reaching towards those feet, softening up. Bring yourself up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Roll those shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Bring those hands all the way up into the sky. Pop those hands on the floor behind. Lift that chest up. Bring those eyes to the sky. Push your tailbone down. Push off those fingers. Bring those arms up and roll yourself down to flat. Pop the hands on the floor under the bum. Breathing in, and on the out breath, push up into that fish pose and stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Opening that chest and then lowering down to the ground, rolling yourself all the way up, reaching and touching those toes. Sit up like nice and tall. Roll yourself down to the floor. Roll yourself over onto your tummy. Pop your hands either side of your head on the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Clench the bum, push the pubic bone in the ground. Draw in the core, rest on the bottom rib. Bring those hands up off the floor and lower. Hands up off the floor, arms off the floor, touch the elbows down. Lift those arms up, squeeze those shoulder blades and lower. Lift those arms up, squeeze those shoulder blades and lower. Clenching with the bum, lift those legs up and lower. Don't let the tummy drop down. Lift those legs up and lower. Clench with the bum, lift those legs up and lower. Lift those arms and those legs, keeping the belly off the floor. Lift those arms and those legs, keep the belly off the floor. Lift those arms and those legs, keep the belly off the floor. Bring those hands next to the bottom rib. Breathing in on the out breath. Chest off the floor, coming onto the pubic bone, coming onto those knees. Back into child pose. Stretching back. Coming back, bringing one foot in front, in between those hands. Glide forward through that hip. Come up onto the knee and the hip. Bring that arm up into the sky and reach. Stretch through this hip. Reaching, release that arm. One hand either side of this front leg. Bum back and stretch. Come back forwards over this front leg. Slide it back. Back into that up dog, opening the front of that body. Back onto all fours. Bringing that right leg forward, stretching through that left hip. Coming onto the foot and the knee. Bringing that left hand in the air, pushing that left arm up high. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring that hand down either side of this front foot. Glide that body back, stretch through that front leg. Hands on the floor. Back in, slide that leg round, back into that up dog. Bum into the air, back into child pose. Reaching those hands, push the hands to the right hand side of the mat, stretch the bum left. And take the arms the other way and stretch the bum right. Bring yourself, reaching your hands forward, breathing in. And on the out breath, up onto all fours. Tailbone down, back up, eyes to the knees. Tailbone up, eyes to the sky. Come into neutral, glide back. Glide back up onto all fours. Glide back. Walk those knees forwards on the mat. Sit yourself down. Pop those legs out in front. Hands on the floor behind, lift and stretch that chest. Pop those hands on the thighs, roll yourself forwards. Breathing in, push those knees down to the floor. Breathe out, sit up. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind and turn. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind and turn. And face the front and roll those shoulders. Good luck, girls. You got it.